Hey guys, Justin Beck here again, and with Kelly Wieczorek, architect of the great YMCA here down in downtown Pensacola. And you know, Kelly, YMCA is almost 2 years old now, right?
It is.
And what strikes me is how functional that it is now that the building's broken in, and people have gotten to use it, and it's being used a lot. You know, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now, and the place is full, which is very unusual for a gym. But in your design process, how do you ensure that a building is not only aesthetically pleasing, but functional in year 2, 5, 10, 25?
Yeah. So the first thing is just to start out with a great space. We want a space that people want to be at. So right now we're in the wellness center, so we've got a lot of the north lights, that's great light. The wellness center's on the second floor, so that means people aren't necessarily looking in and seeing it you working out, but you can still look down. We've got the aquatic center right behind us here. We've got a lot of glass on this wall. Again, helps with natural light. A parent can see their child swimming. That was kind of part of it, to really be able to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Helps with staffing, just because the more control points we have, the more visual security we see. The less staff we have to have, the less problems. So we want to make it very open to get around. And then you just want a building. Look at the materials that you're looking at. Look at maintenance of it. Buildings all look great on day one. But a couple of years into it, we want to make sure that it's holding up. So really looking at the finishes that we use. People are going to walk on it, they're going to change it. And, we've got definitely a lot of experience with that, but sometimes these things change. Sometimes we bring in experts for this, or sometimes a staff member may change, or they move a piece of equipment. So we've got to really be able to kind of future-proof that space. So we focus a lot on technology up front. Put a lot of the backbone in the system for electrical and mechanical work, so that way we can move pieces around, and just make it a really flexible space. So,
and you mentioned future-proofing. Now, I noticed that there are no squash courts or racquetball courts here. Nothing like that, right? Everything's multi-purpose.
Yeah, and that was key from day one. And when we started involving the community to see what they wanted, we wanted to make sure it was a space that would be used for, buildings aren't disposable. We don't want to get rid of a building in a year or even a couple months. We want this building to be here for 50 or 100 years. So, trends that may be popular right now are not popular in the future. So, that's why you're not seeing a racquetball court, because that's the only thing a racquetball court is good for, is that one game. So everything's multi-purpose, everything can be moved and shifted. Lots of different programs are available for the space. Things that we don't have now, we still built in the infrastructure for future, so as staffing may change or trends may change, so we can accommodate that.
Fun fact, I'm trying to buy a purpose-built racquetball court in downtown Tallahassee. Guess what? It's not being used as a racquetball court right now. It needs to be torn down.
I can help you with that.
Yeah. So that's very cool. And those design principles apply whether you're building a restaurant or office space or whatever, right?
Definitely. So, yeah.
Well, thanks again for spending some time with me this afternoon. It's a beautiful space, and I know you're really proud of it, and we're lucky to have it here in our community.
All right, thank you very much.